Hi everyone. I wanted to take this opportunity as we head to the end of 2017 to reflect on my first 9 months here in the Department of Education and to provide a bit of an update of some of the key work that we've been getting underway since I arrived back in April, which already seems like a lifetime ago. It's been a big year for many of you. There's been a lot of achievements that I wouldn't have time to rattle through now. The list is just far too long. But I did want to take this time to really say thank you for your hard work and ongoing efforts to make sure that we put the best possible supports in place for our schools and students every single day. And so one of the things that has marked 2017 here in the Division of Educational Services is the creation of the division itself. A significant change for many of you, and for others of you, a change that is starting to become more apparent as you look at the new relationships that we have across the division and some new ways of working that we're starting to try and test as we move forward. One of the other big changes and things that's been going on this year is the Educational Services Review. And I wanted to spend just a few minutes filling you in on where we're up to and letting you know what you can expect in 2018 as we follow that work through. I know there's been a bit of anxiety out there in the field, whether in state offices or school services, around whether this means more restructures, more realignment, cuts, growth, what this might mean for you in your roles. I want to assure you today that we're not talking about restructures. The Educational Services Review is focused on how we improve the outcomes for our students, how we make sure the services and support we provide delivers outcomes on the ground for our students, teachers, principals and schools. It's really important that we recognise that when we went out and asked our school system what they thought of the support we provide, the vast majority of our school principals and school staff who engaged with us through that process said that they are really satisfied with the service we provide them, that they feel well supported in delivering the best outcomes for their students. But as always, there were areas we could improve. So the review has come out with 4 key areas for us to focus on improving as we move forward. The first is in making sure that the quality of the professional learning that we provide to our teachers is really focused on improving the outcomes for students. Now, that means that we need to continue the great work we've begun and the great work that we do every day around our support for wellbeing and some of the support we've been providing around the introduction of new curricula. But it also means that the system wants more from us. One of the other areas we need to focus on is tailoring our support. If you look at the best systems in the world, they understand where schools are on their performance journey. They understand that schools in different places on that improvement journey need different types of support. We've seen some great evidence from the School Excellence Framework where schools' own self-assessment gives us a really good indication of the support that they need. The next area of focus for us is around our systems, procedures and policies. We really need to ask ourselves whether they're set up to free up teacher time, to improve teacher focus on students, or whether or not they detract from the operations at a local level in a school. We're very invested in those processes, rightly so. We work hard to get them right, but it's important that we listen, we respond, that we're clear on our service culture, we're clear on how we hold ourselves up for success and measure our own success, so we can play that back to schools as well. And finally, we need to do a bit of focus on us. It's almost like we need to go and work on our core, do a bit of organisational Pilates for ourselves. A number of you have raised with me the challenges presented by our current employment arrangements. As I've said, we're not looking to do a broad brush change to those overnight, but we do need to look at whether we've got the right skills in the right places, at the right time and for the right length of time, so that we can build our capacity, provide career progression opportunities for people, but also really tap into that recent school-based knowledge, which is so powerful as we try and shape our response to tailor support and deliver better outcomes for students. Finally, I want to make a New Year's resolution commitment to you, because one of the things we also heard from the review is that you feel change hasn't been managed that well, that you feel like you haven't been communicated with as frequently, as directly, as openly as you would like. I want to commit to you that next year I will engage with you more directly, more frequently, give you more opportunities to put your ideas forward, to ask me questions. This isn't about a one-way communication, but the chance for you to come back and have your input into our future. If we're going to get the best results for our students, we need to put together the best minds that we have here in the Educational Services Division to make that happen. And I commit to doing that for you as we move through 2018. And so can I end by just wishing you all a happy holiday. Please take the time over the summer to enjoy the sunshine, enjoy times with friends and family, and to come back for 2018 refreshed and invigorated, ready for the year ahead.